Hi, I'm Dr. Grant Mullen, and welcome to this week's video blog. Is your church growing? Now, if you've ever been in church leadership, you know that this is a question that comes up all the time and that has to be dealt with. I've been in church leadership for about 25 years, so I'm familiar with the countless books and DVDs and conferences all on church growth. Everyone's got a solution for that problem. They will tell you that the key to growth is anything from valet parking to bigger nurseries to podcasting to surround sound. But their solutions are all based on a change of program. Now, I've seen churches grow and shrink. And this week I want to give you the most powerful key to church growth that I have ever seen or heard of. Now have a look at this Christian in the picture. Is he walking in victory? Sure doesn't look like it. He has access to the truth, but he doesn't know how to use it. He has spiritual armor, but he doesn't understand it. He's trying really hard, but his walk with God is a constant struggle. He's being weighed down by his emotional baggage, and that he's not even aware of it. Do you think he's an evangelistic powerhouse? Would a non-Christian be attracted to his church? Not likely. They wouldn't want to become like him. And my question for you is, what percent of your church looks like that? Now, I ask this question everywhere in the world where I do a seminar, and the answer is always the same. Everyone answers between 75 and 95% of the church looks like that. Is it any wonder that our churches aren't growing? Now imagine if that same person discovered that God wanted to heal his heart and remove his baggage. Then he'd be able to look like this. He'd be walking in his gifts and calling and anointing, free of the weight of his emotional baggage. Imagine if even 20% of a church looked like this. Would it change the atmosphere in the church? Do you think that non-Christians would be interested? Well, they sure would, because then they would see that Christians were different and they'd be attracted to that. They want to know what made us tick. So a church filled with transformed, emotionally healthy people will grow because they can't help but attract people to the cause of Jesus and the transformation that he brings. So the key to church growth is to have emotionally healthy members. But how do you do that? Well, one, start talking about the problem. We all have emotional baggage, so it's not rare. Start talking about it. And two, introduce one of the many healing ministries to your church. I've listed some below, but there are many, many in all different locations. Get in touch with them. Some churches use my transformation kit, so that includes my book, Emotionally Free, the 16 DVDs and a study guide, and they form a home group or a Sunday school class to walk people through the transformation journey and get rid of their baggage. There are so many things you can do that will set people free, and as a result, grow your church. You might even want to start by sending this blog to your pastor. Get the conversation started. So to live a transformed life and to see our churches grow, we have to deal with our emotional baggage. Now I want to hear from you. How do you think healed hearts can help our churches grow? Just leave your answer in the comment sections below. So I'll talk to you next week when we'll discuss how to stay married. Talk to you then.